Hello there people, this is MrKritik and you're watching my Let's Replay of Panzer General. So the Grand Campaign, Part 67, Washington with Tigers Part 4 and also Axis Turn 4. Now, I'm sorry again for the previous video. After, I finished with the turn and took a little pause. Shortly after, in like 3-4 minutes, I ran out of disk space, so well, I just edited the video since after it was kind of late, and after I was done with making room on the disk, didn't feel like continuing the video, but now I'm doing this, next day, fresh head, everything, and hope you don't mind. And also, I wanted to start, with hello there people, this is MrKritik and I'm a sex addict. Now this is only a part of the joke. You know why I'm a sex addict? Because I have sex almost every day. Almost on Monday, almost on Tuesday, almost on Wednesday. But anyway, let's get serious now. So this is the ground map and this is the air map. And you will notice, of course, that now we see all of the airfields, so we are 100% sure that the enemy does not have more air units. However, the enemy still has plenty of ground units, and what I also noticed is that, and this came as a very positive surprise, the AI is not as stupid as, well, sometimes it is, but not this time. Take a look. More armor converging to where our paratroopers are. Actually leaving the non-victory objective of Benedict and going north. Which is a smart idea as far as I'm concerned, since, Saint Benedict means nothing, in the whole picture, but paratroopers are dangerous, and the AI realized that, and so we'll have more problems, most definitely. What else? Well, casualties so far. So yeah, we have won the air war. On turn 3 we have won the air war, and now we have to also win the ground war. So let us start from the south. Here our Tiger has disembarked and now it will start attacking. So this is the first victim. Beautiful. And of course also will destroy this fort and go north. Moving here. Now retreating this armor, even though it had to do with our paratroopers and everything, it's also bad news for our Tigers, since they are not fast enough to catch up with the enemy's armor, so they will just advance. The same goes for our Recons, but we need to be careful since there is an artillery in this area, and since infantry is here, artillery has to be here. And at the moment we have nothing to challenge these units, because our elite level bombers are not in range. So, like I said, we will have to be careful with our Recons, and one will move here, and the other one, now we see an artillery, excellent. The other one will move here. Bridge engineers advancing. They will reach these units in 2 turns, this one in 1 turn, so everything going according to plan. But now, of course, the question is what to do with these defenders. True, we have tigers in the area, and this will help, but somebody will of course have to attack this artillery, and I'm just wondering if perhaps one of our tigers that are still, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, well, probably not, but we can bring one tiger here and another one here, so on the next turn, well, you know, even a tiger 2, when it crosses the river hex, it cannot successfully attack this inf. So I'm guessing one will be quite enough. So you, then we cross, then we attack this fort, and the rest of you guys, please try and advance as quickly as possible. What can you reach? You can go here. I have an idea now, actually. If we bring our breach engineers... no. Why bother? Okay. Move here. And you move here. And you here. And you also advance. But perhaps here. You know what I'm worried about. We will have to take over Benedict, but what the hell. Fuck it, you know. We still have plenty of time. And also, of course, the most important battle will take place here and in Washington after we secure all of these objectives. So, okay, and I was also considering now what to do with our air units that are attacking units and objectives around Port Tobacco, and I have realized that at least for the time being it is better to attack enemy's armor. And we'll do it, definitely. So you will have to die now. Bloody hell. Please, at least you die. Nice. We'll strafe and most likely destroy this artillery. Okay, you go for the tank. Good result, and if I'm not mistaken, the only unit left in the south is this tactical bomber, only with the strength of 6, so you can now concentrate on this anti-tank gun and stay put. For you, we will use an elite fighter. Anti-tanks are much more vulnerable to air attacks than tanks. So yeah, but they can still fire back and do some damage, as you've seen. Okay, so far so good. You go for this M26 in the woods. Not going our way again. So what can you do? It would be a waste, you know, to attack this artillery since it is basically already crippled. So you go for this tank. Again, very good. You will. This is our elite fighter, but only has a strength of 6, so should be sufficient for this artillery. And we'll also send one of our fighters to continue working on the entrenchment of this inf and also preventing this anti-tank gun from reinforcing too much. So auxiliary, you cannot reach. Who can reach something? Neither can you. So yeah, you'll have to do it. And some of our auxiliary, or you know, at least rookie fighters, we will again disband, since we'll need sooner or later more slots, and by more slots, of course, I mean more units. Okay. What? Sorry. What can you do? You can go for this M26. So the idea now is, of course, to try and destroy or at least cripple all of the armor in the area of this airfield. So our paratroopers can land with some safety. Okay, at least one is now dead. And yeah, with these 2 level bombers we will have to decide what to do, since we have a lot of targets. Air defense here would be great if we could level bomb it. Also this anti-aircraft on river hacks, and we also know that there is an air defense somewhere here. So plenty of targets, not that plenty of level bombers. This is actually a level bomber with 2 stars of experience. So after we level bomb this heavy weapons infantry, we may want to send it south. Oops, sorry again for the mouse. Yeah, I think so. So it can, you know, at least weaken these paratroopers for the next turn, so we can successfully attack with our breach engineers. So yeah, here we go. Wow, beautiful. Okay, and now this anti-tank gun cannot get back even 1 point of strength. So this is also what is important. What to do again now with our elite fighters? and of course what to do also with our you know, rookie fighters. This tactical bomber will continue to harass the heavy weapons infantry guarding the victory objective of Brandywine. Still has an ammo of 2. Okay. Now, should we also try and attack US engineers in the woods? It's not such a bad idea. We can use our level bomber for this job, since this destroyer can be destroyed by our Stukas, newly purchased Stukas. So, come on. Very nice. And speaking of newly purchased Stukas, let's get into action. So again, now we can fly freely. We don't have to provide escort for our Stukas, since there are no more enemy air units around. Okay, elite fighter again. So yeah, one of our level bombers, elite level bombers, will attack this air defense now. And after we are done, this American flag will be out of ammo. At least I think so. So yes, level bomb, fly here. You level bomb and fly here. Okay. Well, they're still not dead, but you know, getting close to it. We attack and then we'll fly over this fort. Or maybe I'm wrong. Perhaps. No, we have 2 level bombers. Okay, so attack and fly over this fort. Fort suppressed. No, actually, we'll fly over this inf. Now we'll level bomb this fort and fly over this one. Okay. And now our rookie Stuka will take care of this fully suppressed T-boat. Lousy shooting. But okay. We can live with that. So this Panther cannot reach this fort, so instead we'll take over this non-victory objective. No more ammo. Excellent. So suppression of 2. Entrenchment of 0. Can this work? Not sure. But I am pretty sure we should try. So okay, you advance. and you advance, and you try and destroy this fort, and then of course also advance. Excellent. The defenders of the fort have surrendered. What to do with you? Yeah, of course it's possible to attack this T-boat, but I don't think we'll get, you know, a positive result, so we'll just advance. If we want to deal with this fort on the next turn, we have to prepare for it, and by preparing I mean we have to find an airplane to attack it, well, basically immediately, and I'm afraid we are out of level bombers. Yep, we are. Can you do something, perhaps, Messerschmitt? Yeah, maybe. Maybe you can. But of course we have more pressing things to do. Now we'll disband this fighter and send... I just want to check something. If we send our... well, this could actually work, you know. If we send our fighter bomber to attack this anti-aircraft, which is not the best American anti-aircraft, on a river hex, we are expected to do damage without taking any damage. On the other hand, the unit will still have ammo, and I really don't want this to happen. No, let us use our level bomber. Yeah. Yeah, I know I said it before, but Washington is one of the scenarios where I would actually prefer to have more elite level bombers. Like 4 of them would be, I think, enough. But otherwise, of course, tactical bombers are superior to level bombers. Okay, now we see an air defense, which is nice, but we have to destroy one. I'm talking about this one on a river hex, and I don't think we need an elite fighter, so we'll use an auxiliary one and then use our elite fighter for something else. Beautiful again. You take this tank, and then you can fly. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm afraid that this anti-tank will vacate its position after our paratroopers land, and yeah. Okay, change of plan. Let us first send a fighter bomber to attack this tank. Says 06. Let us see what will actually happen. Beautiful. So okay, these paratroopers, it would be good if we could destroy them, but we have other priorities. So first we'll deal with this air defense, which is already without ammo, and park our fighter here. This is all about the prevention. You know, we don't want this air defense to get back. You know, but okay, then I have a better idea actually. We'll attack and destroy this air defense and fly over this one. Very nice. Oh, now we are very low on ammo and we desperately need the airfield, so now let us also try and destroy this these paratroopers, and we'll fly over this anti-tank. Yeah, we'll have to risk it a bit, you know. Yeah, don't think we have a choice. What happens if we attack? Says 0.5, but what if we attack with our elite fighter? 0.2. Yeah, not even close, unfortunately. So okay, so you attack. Still the strength of 4 remaining. But now we'll attack again. This fort is suddenly not that important, you know, so unless of course we try to land on this airfield and then actually land on a river hex, and oh crap. I don't think I want to risk this. I need a little pause. Be right back. Yo, I'm back. Yeah, it's too risky. You know, if we by some bad luck land on either of these 2 hexes, we'll be attacked by this fort and then also by this anti-tank gun, and we are dead. So no way, Jose. First we'll land these paratroopers here. Perfect. Now we'll try and destroy the bridge engineers. After we attack them, we'll fly over this anti-tank gun. I mean this anti-tank, of course. Beautiful. And of course we'll scout. Oh, M26 trying to escape. Should we go for it? Well, not sure. Perhaps we can just cover it. Yeah, we'll attack this tank and fly over this M26. And this one actually has 3 stars of experience, and it could be a problem for our paratroopers if we don't bring its strength down. 6 is still not good enough. More reinforcements, but they are too far away to influence the battle here just yet. So engineers, think we can actually destroy them with our elite fighter, and of course we'll try. Okay, now we'll try something. We'll try to land in this swamp, and you know, also hoping that the drop goes, you know, wrong and we'll land in this airfield, but I don't want to try and land on this airfield directly. Okay, also acceptable. At least we are not in harm's way. Well, kind of, you know. Okay, oops, sorry for the darn mouse. We'll need more elite tactical bombers, or if you prefer, fighter bombers. So okay, you deal with the paratroopers. Beautiful again, and now we'll try to take over the airfield. Yes, we did. Wonderful. Now somebody will have to attack this anti-tank here, since otherwise our paratroopers are in danger. And I am afraid that we are getting low on our fighter bombers. So one here. Yeah, we are. But okay. We have one more, so says 05. Come on. Beautiful again. So this engineers we have to attack. This anti-tank gun not, since it is not a threat to our paratroopers. So how shall we proceed? Reckon movement of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It cannot reach our paratroopers, so we'll attack and fly over it. Ah, shitty result. But we should stick to our plan. And we have another fighter bomber. Much better. And now we'll also strafe this tank. Ouch. But I think if we can reduce its strength to 4, it will no longer be a threat to our paratroopers. Well, 5 still. Better than 6. Like I said, this plan is risky. Our paratroopers, although elite, you know, they are not invincible, especially when confronting the enemy's armor. Okay, you will attack the breach engineers and then you'll fly over this fort in preparation for the next turn. Shitty result. So now I think we are without our fighter bombers, so now our elite fighters will have to try and do their best. You attack these heavy weapons infantry. Yeah, entrenchment of 7, but ammo of 2, so will reduce its fighting strength. Yeah, like I said, risky as hell. Okay. Now we'll forget about this destroyer and also attack with our elite fighter. Okay, and now we'll drop our paratroopers. But this recon has a movement of 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we don't want to risk anything, so we'll try and land on this hex. Or maybe in the swamp, perhaps. Give me a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, in a swamp it's not such a bad idea, since in the swamp we're having great luck with paratroopers landing, and if I knew that, you know, I would try and take over this airfield, but I'm pretty sure if I did, you know, the paratroopers would fly on either of these two hexes and then die. Yeah, because in the swamp initiative doesn't count. Not, well, I'm not sure if it doesn't count, but a lot of times, you know, it really doesn't matter. So, okay, more elite fighters. What to do with you? We cannot attack this artillery because of the air defense. Can we do anything useful? Ooh, I forgot about this fellow. Oh, god damn it. Mr. Critic, you're an idiot. Oh my god, I forgot about this guy. Oh well. So perhaps we can start working on these tanks that are behind the lines, but eventually we'll have to face them. So yeah, my bad, sorry guys. Too much thinking. Well, actually no, too much talking, not enough thinking. But okay, like I said, sooner or later we'll have to destroy all of the heavy tanks, so it's not a total waste. But what to do with you? Well, we could use you on this anti-tank gun, since we'll try to take it. We'll try to take Capital Heights on the next turn, so we can start working on the defenses. Very nice. And again, we are preventing this tank from reinforcing. If there are 3 units around an enemy unit, it cannot reinforce, it cannot resupply, it basically cannot do anything. What else do we have to move? Ah, you can get into a sea transport, and you can move here. And yeah. Oh, a fighter and a level bomber. Okay. So should we try and sink the enemy's fleet? Why not? I mean, we'll get more prestige, and soon, of course, we'll require more auxiliary units. Okie dokie. You? We could use you for scouting purposes. Oh, another elite fighter. Okay, so you can start working on this tank. Says 03. Yeah, but it went 1-1. Okay, you You, well, you can move here. But the rest of our fighters, oh, even more units to move. What was I thinking actually? Okay. Okay, but this is now finally it, and we have one slot available. However, we will not purchase any units until we hold at least Capital Heights and maybe even Upper Marlborough. So I'm guessing since these auxiliary fellows cannot do much damage, we can use them to prevent the enemy units from reinforcing, and this is one occasion, such occasion, and another one. Okay. So we'll disband them on the next turn when we actually have to purchase something. You, well, you can actually scout, I'd say, since or maybe we do this like, you know, a triple. Yeah, okay. Yeah, triple. So you go here and you go here. Two more auxiliary fighters to move. You can go here, and you you can go here. Okay, so this is it. Just wondering, perhaps we can now purchase one more unit, and it will be again, I believe, a tactical bomber. Yeah, we'll purchase another tactical bomber, another Stuka, and we'll place it here. Yeah, this is what we'll do. Now, weather for today, fair and dry. Casualties, now you see we have really started, you know, destroying the enemy's ground units. Again, air map and ground map. Yeah, still plenty to destroy, I know, but it is turn 4, you know, so we have enough time. So we give the enemy its turn. Axis turn 5 with 18 turns remaining, so 10 more for a major victory. And the enemy did absolutely nothing, so I'm happy that, of course, the armor didn't react. Well, on the other hand, it was not really in a position to react, with the exception, of course, of this anti-tank. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this one could, but it didn't, since it is holding an objective. So yeah, now let me save this on washing 006. I will take a little pause, study the battlefield, and then be right back. Yo, I'm back. Yeah, bad news. We are already 44 minutes into this video, and I don't want the same thing to happen like in the previous one, so I'll finish it now. But good news is now we'll have 2 videos in a row, plus another one that I will do tomorrow, because today is Friday. So I hope you don't mind that I will do shorter videos, but more of them. Really, I'm sorry, my computer is kind of obsolete, you know, and like I said, I'm not a wealthy man and cannot purchase a new one just, you know, at the moment. So sorry, but like I said, 2 videos today and early tomorrow morning, first, second, and then again another one. But before we finish, let us just analyze the situation. I have noticed that the enemy has purchased more air units, which is great, since they are expensive and easily destroyed by our fighters. So this can only mean less ground units. And what we'll do here in the south, we'll take over and then advance again with our Tiger. Here we'll also advance with our breach engineers, and for all the crippled armor, sorry for the mouse, in the area, we'll again use our fighter bombers, do a lot of damage. Here we'll take over the airfield, here we'll take over Capitol Heights and or Anacostia. You know, take over one, destroy both units, and then purchase, I'm guessing, Yacht Panthers actually, since we'll need some high quality armor to deal with the defenders, but we'll see about that. And what else? Well, also Upper Marlborough will be ours, and well, nothing else to say, I think. Of course, we'll disembark this Tiger, attack here from the northeast. Yeah, so again, X is turn 5, and we are, as far as you know, taking over objectives is concerned, we are almost halfway through. But yeah, of course, we'll require some assistance to attack Washington, and maybe even in the next video, if we do 2 turns, I'm not sure again, but you know, in 2 turns we will focus all of our air units to attack you know, the enemy units defending Washington. And yeah, you see, our Tigers are very slow moving, so I guess we'll take over Washington without them. We'll see though. So anyway, I think I saved this. Yeah, Washington 006. If I didn't, I'll save it again. Well, thank you for watching this. All the best from Mr. Critic, and bye bye.